If you want to build a professional website using a drag and drop editor without coding or technical experience, this video is for you. In this DreamHost tutorial, I'm going to show you step by step how to build a website with DreamHost, from setting up hosting and installing WordPress to designing your site using a simple drag and drop editor. By the end of this video, you'll have a fully functional website online that looks professional and works on all devices. And if you want the best DreamHost deal available, I've added a link in the description below that gets you up to 75% off hosting plus a free domain name before we get started. The first thing you want to do is click the link in the description below. That'll take you directly to DreamHost and automatically apply the best deal available, which is up to 75% off hosting plus a free domain name on annual plans. Quick disclosure, that link is an affiliate link, which means I may earn a commission at no extra cost to you, and you'll still get the biggest DreamHost discount available. Once you're on the DreamHost page, scroll down to where you see length of subscription. You can choose monthly, 1 year, 2 years, or 4 years. Important thing to know, the monthly plan does not include a free domain name. Any annual term does, so if you want the free domain, choose at least the 1 year option. Scroll down and you'll see 3 plans: launch, growth, and scale. All plans come with a 30-day money-back guarantee, free SSL certificates, daily backups, and unmetered bandwidth, so you're covered no matter which one you choose. For most beginners, the launch plan is more than enough, and that's the one I'll be using in this tutorial, so you can follow along step by step. After selecting your plan, you'll be taken to the domain page. If you chose an annual plan, your domain name is included for free. You have 3 options here: register a brand new domain, use a domain you already own, or choose a domain later. If you're not sure on a domain name yet, just click choose a domain later. DreamHost will give you a temporary domain and you can change it anytime from your dashboard. On the checkout page, you'll notice domain privacy is included for free. This protects your personal information from showing up in the public whois database, so you don't get spam emails or phone calls. DreamHost shows its info instead of yours, which is a huge plus. You'll see a few optional add-ons here. None of these are required to build your website today, and you can always add them later if you want. I'll quickly explain what they do at the bottom of the page, but feel free to uncheck anything you don't need. From here, just enter your payment details. DreamHost accepts cards and PayPal, then create your account information. You can also choose your preferred data center location. DreamHost will do its best to use it, depending on availability. Before we finish checkout, let me quickly explain the optional services you see here. None of these are required to build your website today, and you can always add them later if you want. DreamShield Protect scans your site for malware and security issues and notifies you if anything is found. SEO Toolkit gives you basic guidance to help your site show up better in search engines. DreamHost Email lets you create a professional email address using your domain name. Again, all these are optional. I'm leaving them unchecked for now so we can move forward and build the site. Once everything looks good, click Submit Order and you'll receive a confirmation email from DreamHost. I'm now inside the DreamHost dashboard. To manage your website, click Websites in the left side menu. Then Manage Websites. You'll see a list of your sites here. Click Manage next to the one you want to work on. This is your site dashboard. From here, you can access things like backups, traffic insights, security, and site settings. We'll come back to this later. For now, let's get WordPress installed so we can actually start building the website. In the left side menu, click WordPress, then install WordPress. Choose the domain name you want to use for this site, then click Install WordPress. Next, you'll be asked how you want to set up WordPress. You'll see 2 options: Lift-Off Website Builder and Custom Installation. For this tutorial, make sure you select Custom Installation. This gives us full control and lets us use the Elementor drag and drop editor. Next, click Next. You'll now see an option to choose a site purpose for guided setup. I'm going to select none since I'll be walking you through everything step by step. Click Next. Next, DreamHost will recommend a few plugins to help your site run smoothly. I recommend leaving these selected. You can always remove or add plugins later. Click Confirm Install and WordPress will begin installing. This only takes a minute. Once the installation is finished, you'll see a confirmation that WordPress has been successfully installed. DreamHost will also email you your WordPress login details. To log in directly from DreamHost, go back to Websites, Manage Websites, click Manage, then click Login to WordPress. This will take you straight into the WordPress dashboard, and now we're ready to start designing the website. To choose a theme for your website, look at the menu on the left. Hover over Appearance, then click Themes. This is where you can browse and install themes for your site. Next, click Add New Theme. This is where you'll see thousands of free WordPress themes that you can choose from. Instead of starting from scratch, I'm going to show you how to use professionally designed templates that you can fully customize using drag and drop. In the search bar, type Astra. Click Install, and once it finishes installing, click Activate. Next, go to Plugins, Add New. In the search field, type Starter Templates. Click Install, then Activate. Once the plugin is activated, you'll be on the Welcome to Astra page. Click the Let's Get Started button. You'll now be on the Get the Best Start with Astra page. You can just skip this step if you'd like. Next, you'll be on the Select Your Features page. I'll click Skip on this page. Next, you'll be on the Build Your Site in Minutes using pre-built templates. I'll select the Classic Starter Templates option and click Build with Templates button. Next, choose Elementor as your page builder. If you ever see a different page builder selected at the top, just click the drop-down and choose Elementor. You'll now see a library of professionally designed websites that you can build using drag and drop. You can search by website type, browse categories, or click on any template to preview what it looks like. To go back to the templates page, just click the X. One important thing to know, any template can be used for any type of website. Don't worry about the category name. You can fully edit everything later with Elementor. Just choose a design you like and then customize it to make it your own. Go ahead and select the template you want to use. For this tutorial, I'm going to choose the Outdoor Adventure template. You can upload a logo here if you have one. If not, no worries. We'll cover that later in the video. You can also choose your site's fonts and colors here. Don't worry too much about this. Everything can be changed later. Click Continue. On the Select Features page, feel free to choose anything you want. I'm going to click Skip. Next is the Tell Us a Little About Yourself page. You don't need to fill this out if you don't want to. Click Submit and Build My Website. WordPress will now begin building your site. Once it's finished, click View Your Website. This is what your website looks like right out of the box. To make edits, click Edit with Elementor at the top. This opens the drag and drop editor. You can click any text and type directly to change it. Under the Style tab, you can adjust fonts, sizes, and colors. If you want to change a background image, right-click the section. Click Edit Container, then go to Style, Background. You can upload a new image, choose one from the media library, or remove it entirely. Under Background Overlay, you can add a color overlay and adjust the opacity for better readability. To edit a button, click it. You can change the text, add a link, open it in a new tab, or set it to No Follow. Under Style, you can customize colors, borders, and hover effects. To move things around, simply drag them. To duplicate or delete something, right-click it. Use the plus icon to add new sections or elements. To add a new section, click the plus icon. Choose Flexbox and select a layout. At the bottom of the page, click the Starter Templates icon, then go to Blocks. You can import pre-designed sections and customize them just like everything else. To change a section's background color, right-click it. Choose Edit Section, go to Style, and pick your color. When you're ready, click Publish to save your changes. Use the arrow next to Publish to save drafts or templates. You can preview your site and switch between desktop, tablet, and mobile views to make sure everything looks good on all devices. Click the Elementor icon. Under Site Settings, you can control global fonts, colors, and buttons for your entire website. Elementor automatically saves revisions. Under History, Revisions, you can roll back to previous versions at any time. Exit Elementor to return to WordPress. From here, you can add pages, upload media, create blog posts, manage comments, and install plugins. Almost any feature you want, forms, galleries, pop-ups, SEO can be added with plugins. To edit your menu, go to Appearance, Menus. You can add pages, reorder items, rename links, or create drop-down menus. For the header and footer, go to Appearance, Customize, click directly into any section to edit it. You can change your logo, menu layout, colors, footer columns, and more, all visually. To edit the contact form, go to WP Forms, open the form, and customize fields, notifications, confirmations, and spam protection. To add a map, drag the Google Maps widget into the page. Enter your address, adjust zoom and height, and connect your Google Maps API key so it displays properly. Under Customize, Global, you can control typography, colors, and button styles site-wide. This ensures your entire site stays consistent as you grow. And that's it. You now know how to build a professional website using DreamHost and WordPress with a drag and drop editor. If you want the best DreamHost deal available, make sure to use the link in the description below to get up to 75% off hosting plus a free domain. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more step-by-step website tutorials, and I'll see you in the next one.